that I purchased in Argentina. And I'll be putting them on my Poshmark shop whenever I stop being so lazy. So they come in two colors. One is fuchsia, and one is kind of a coral red. It's a deep coral pink, actually, I would say. And this one is kind of a light fuchsia. So the colors are almost indistinguishable. I personally like this one better, the one that I bought three, one for myself, which is in this color, which this one I'll be selling. And then there was a one that's a little bit different color. So side by side, you can see they're actually very similar. They probably use the same dye base, I'm guessing, I don't know. In any case, let me try them on. They're a little wrinkled from travel, but they're made of acrylic yarn. So here's the original, well, it was the original tag, but it's been, down. The way I put it on, now the way I bought it, it was on the rack, and it was tied up just in front with a big bow, just like this. However you'd like to tie it. But I like to wrap it around to the back. You might want to tie it in the back to get the little part, the little back piece down. And then I wrapped it around to the front. Now you got to give it a little pull, so it's a little tighter. And then I make a small bow in the front. That's how I prefer to use it. Sorry about I don't know if you can see, my t-shirt is pilled a little bit. So this is how I wear it. I like for this part to be tucked in, so you could tuck that in after, but if you don't want to stretch the straps like I've stretched here, you can just tie it up in the front, like I saw it on the rack, but you got to do a lot of tying. Or you could do a big bow like this. And I'll do that like that, this one and the next one, so that, it's a little looser around your waist too. For some reason, I just preferred wrapping it around and having a little bow in the front. But so this is how you would use it. It's getting a little warm. So let me try on the other one now. So this is the coral, I'm going to call it deep coral pink. It's almost a red, a coral red. So the difference is very slight between the two. But I just think this one's a little bit more, well, I don't know. I think this color's a little more elegant, but that's my opinion. What do I know? I don't know a lot about fashion. I just took a few courses. But anyway. And of course, it depends on the color that looks best on you. This one is the fuchsia one. Same thing. I'll just try it on so you can, and then I'll put both of the sweaters next to the white. I don't want my face on camera today, guys. I can't bear to look at myself today. I got up with my eyes swollen and I don't feel like putting on makeup. And so here's the other one. This is the fuchsia colored one. And, same style. It's the same sweater in a different color. So I'm selling them for $15 each, plus shipping. But they're not on my Poshmark shop yet. So if you make a deal with me before I put it on Poshmark, you might get a better deal. So you can write to me on Instagram if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll probably be putting it up in Poshmark within the next day or two. Here, let me show you both of them up against my white shirt. So this is the fuchsia one. And this one is the coral, kind of coral red one. So you can see the colors side by side. And I think the lighting is catching it, at least on my camera, the lighting looks like it's catching the colors correctly, but I don't know if your phone distorts the colors. Okay, guys, thank you. So here are the two colors So I'm going to end this live. It was just a quick one. I kind of did unplanned. And I'm trying to keep my voice soft. So it, by chance, might happen to be an ASMR video, but I can't promise that.